Hey YouTube, so this is Daddy O's Reviews with shoe collection video number 3, and this is the third and final part of my collection. I did video number 1, which was all my wingtips, video number 2, which were some of my other shell cordovan dress shoes. This is video number 3, which is the loafers and boots that I currently own. So if you've watched some of my other videos, you'll note that I've been cycling out some of my other shoes and boots that I'm not wearing, but as of today, this is the total collection. So starting from the front left, we have the Edmonds Randolph, which is their full strap penny loafer. They do some hand stitching around the toe apron. They do foxing across the heel, single oak sole, stacked leather heel, very comfortable shoe. Nice for summertime wear. Right next to it is Alden's version of the same shoe. Now obviously Alden uses their own lasts, so you have a little bit more pointed toe than what Edmonds does. But it really is virtually the same design, same style. Stitching on the toe, full strap, foxing on the heel. You have single oak sole, stacked leather heel, very, very similar. And again, a great shoe for summertime wear. I also wear these a lot to conferences. So if I'm going to be indoors, in a hotel for long periods of time, and I just happen to like those. They're easy to get on and off going through airports and so forth. Right next to that, we have one of my oldest pair of shoes that are in the camera here. And this is a pair of Alden, and these are their Tassel Loafers. They call that the 563. You can see that number right there. These are in number 8 burgundy shell cordovan. This is a very old pair, as you can tell, and served me well. What Alden does with the Tassel Loafers, number 1, they do the same stitching around the toe that we just saw with Alden's penny loafer. But with the Tassel Loafer, obviously you have tassels. In addition to that, you also do not, on the Alden version of this shoe, this is the way they treat the heel. There's no foxing or fox stitching on the back. It is on the same last, so these are all on the Aberdeen last. And I'll point out now the major difference between what Alden does for Brooks Brothers, when they insert the foxing on the heel, and what Alden does for their own branded, which is no foxing. And so you may be looking at this video going, man, this guy must really love his Tassel Loafers. The answer is I do. I know not everybody thinks that they belong, loafers in general, not everybody thinks you should wear them with a suit. I like them, especially in the summertime. I really like the look. I like the feel of that. So that's the front row. Again, we have the Edmonds Randolph loafer, and then we have 4 Alden loafers, all on the Aberdeen last. The middle 3 are for the Alden name. On the right-hand side, we have the one for Brooks Brothers. In the back row, I'm going to move the camera. In the back row, we've got boots. And my last, what I'll call loafer, even though it's a boat shoe. So this is made by Randolph. You can see the name right there. And this is actually, what Randolph did is, I think it was probably 7 or 8 years ago now, they bought the Edmonds hand-sewn factory in Maine, where Edmonds used to make all of their hand-sewn loafers and shoes. And so what Randolph does is they manufacture boat shoes and loafers in that facility. This is a pair of color 8 or burgundy shell cordovan boat shoes. I wear them like boat shoes, so they get pretty beat up. in and out of water, on vacations, on boats, that kind of stuff. And they hold up very well, I think. Right next to that, we have the Alden Indie boot. And I've done separate videos on this. I think I even did an unboxing when I first bought these. What I'll note for the video here today is that I have not done any upkeep at all to these, probably in the past year or year and a half. Literally, I wear them, I take them off. I don't brush them, I don't clean them, haven't done anything, and you can kind of see the grime that's all over them because of that. But that's okay. This is definitely a casual boot. This is not something that you would wear with work clothes, or not, certainly not something I would wear with work clothes. So it's okay to be a little beat up, and I'm kind of watching them and I'm enjoying how the patina is forming. Now next to those, we have two boots that absolutely are what I would call dress boots. The first, and I've done a full video on this is a special makeup that Alden did for leather sole. And it's a medallion toe boot with hidden eyelets and a toe medallion. And that combination you really almost never see. Like all their boots, it is on a double oak leather sole. Really a cool makeup, and I was very happy and excited to get those because that's something you can wear when it's cold out with suits, and they look just fine. And then finally, this is the Alden for J. Crew boot on the very last. I did a video of these not too long ago, and this basically just shows how these age. I think these are over 6 years old now. Doing very well. And as I say in a lot of my videos about those boots, I don't baby them at all. I wear them, I wore them this past week, 2 or 3 days, and it was snowing, it was raining, it was wet out, and just basically get them home and clean up. So let me know if you have any questions. So this is the third and final installment of my current shoe collection. Appreciate you watching, and let me know if you have any questions or comments below. Thanks.